We vibing and we about to finish a Spyro 2 Ripto's Cocknut. And I'm super excited. What? Yeah, nasty. Super excited to finish the Cocknut. Then we get to go to the third game. How's that feel, Larxene? Kitty's chilling on the table, but she kind of slut whorish, so. But you know. Alright, let's make sure. Sure-ish. Good. I got that all good. Alrighty, alrighty. Ding! It said 91%, by the way. 91%! That is amazing!
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle.
Why are you telling me this again?
Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal.
This hoe talking her ish again. I told her to shut up.
If you can collect enough orbs,
Just kidding.
you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon.
Or am I? Yeah. Alright, alright. Alright, ho. Thank you. Thank you so much for the update that I didn't need. But yeah, so we did we 100% Winter Tundra. The hub area, the main world area. We got Mystic Marsh up in the booty eye. We got Cloud Temples up in the booty eye. We had 2 more levels. And then we fight what's his douche name? Ripto. Rippo. Crypto, we're fighting cryptocurrency. Oh my god, that was the perfect title opportunity. How could I miss it? Is this where I'm supposed to go?
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember you're a doucher. Got that. I think we're gonna come back to you. We're gonna do, wasn't there something else I can do first? Isn't there something up here I can do? Oh. Where the hell that second level at? I thought that second level was up here in the booty eye cheek. Oh, it's Robotica Farms. We didn't do that one yet. That's what it was. Robotica. 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 What? Robotica. We're over here in Robotica. He ate me. Oh my god, it's Bug's Life. Wow. Hey, it's my cousin. Oh, okay. Well, Rip the cousin I didn't really get to know. Oh wait, never mind. You're here again. What? Unless all y'all look the same, you just cheated life right there, Birdie. Howdy,
Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them?
Howdy. That's an interesting way to spell howdy.
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
Invade me, Daddy. It had to be done. Okay, how do you attack, actually? No one saw that. Did not miss. Did not miss. There we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. What a beaut. Nope. Man, his audio was so low. Whose audio? The guy talking? Because he shouldn't be low. Because he wasn't low for me. So if he's low for you, I got to turn ish up. Or are you saying the guy I hurt? How's the rest of the sound? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me I guess we turning it up a little bit. Everyone talking is kind of low in Spyro games, though. I feel like that's a common thing. I don't understand why, but it feels like a common thing. Nobody knows how to talk in Spyro. Ah, okay, much better. Much better. Good, 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 goody. Goody, good, good. Alright, where are we going here? Can I climb? No, that's not climb. Okay. I feel like in the original Spyro, I could barely hear any of the freaking dragons when I would release them. But everything else is as loud as hell. Ah! Okay, we didn't hit it. Good. This is just like an aesthetic. Okay. Alright, so I think that's everything around here. Before going over to this doucher. Oh, okay. I still have to hit you twice no matter what. Oh, I missed. There we go. Peace! The Reignited trilogy probably fixes all that. Yeah, I plan to play through them. I know it's literally like playing the same game again, but oh no, that's not what I want. I feel like it could be fun. And it just looks, they look amazing. Like Doom was playing those recently on stream and they look so good. So like I just kind of want to play them just because they look amazing. It does have some differences. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a seesaw. Can I? No. Okay. 100% an invisible wall. Okay, good to know. What? Oi! There we go. Other than graphics, I think the main difference is the abilities. Oh yeah, okay. I remember somebody was in here talking about that. Maybe it was Hangman. Computer making noises. Alright, how do you... okay, here we go. Cool. What? How did I miss these? They're like right in my face. Okay, let's come over here first. Yeah. Hangman was talking a lot about this level last time, so I'm curious to see like what's so special about it. Excuse me. I can't remember if it was good or bad. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm like. We're see. I think they were good. Ha! Get slapped, nerd. Ow! Dang! I didn't know you attacked that. I didn't know you attacked so quickly after each other. I stopped using Aye. Yo, what's up, Quill Ribbit? What's up, Ribbit? No, stop it. Go up here. Yo, nice. Then we can celebrate, but we have to celebrate with no money. Poor Bree. Sup, cock? Aye. No. Don't you be missing like that. Don't be doing that. But yo, what's up, Practice? How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get that. Can I? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. I don't know if I could do that. Cock grows 2 cock toes cock. Honestly, I've never seen a more accurate representation of the name of this game. Cock-a-doo-doo-doo.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our
Okay, so
crops
this is the
now.
end. I forgot. This one doesn't have any talisman, but it has like orbs. Yeah, these few levels here. Talismans. I missed this, of course. I don't know how. Oh no, can I get back up here? Oh lord. Oh frick, did I just crick myself here? What? Oh no, dang it, I gotta go back up. God dang it. Wait, how was I supposed to get over here? Because clearly that wasn't the way I was supposed to get over. I think I skipped like a whole bunch of the level just then. No, why'd you trip? Ah, dang it. Thought I could make it. Who the hell? Oh, that guy. That guy. Okay. I thought that was their real name you typed. I was about to say, who the hell named themselves Moist? Like we're gonna have to get to talking. But yeah, he does talk about everything. I think that's literally his thing, is just to talk about ish. Isn't that all he does on YouTube?
Hello.
Hello! It's so good. Where have I not gone to? I actually am not 100% sure. Let's actually do the right thing. Let's do the right path. We're supposed to go this way. Sorry, my bad. I don't know why my brain yawning. Okay, we didn't do this yet. Yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I think I cheated for a second, though. What are you all about?
Darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrow.
Alright, we
Can you chase 'em
hydrating.
down and flame them, Spyro?
I'm actually really good on my hydration, though. I'm at 2 o'clock, and it ain't even 2 yet. We're doing good today. These darn bugs are making a joke out of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro? Ooh. It's somewhat difficult, but will it be too difficult for me? Probably not. nay. There we go. No, I missed like a ball dead. Is that all of them? Oh, here's one. Of course, I missed. Oh no, dang it. Wait, did they come back after some time? Is that what I'm doing? Is that the problem here? My bad if he said that and I didn't read it. No, no! Oh, they must. Dang it, took too long here. What? No, come on, bro. That hit. All right, we gotta go heal first. Hold on, let me try this again. Where's Looks like yes, because it just showed 2 out of 4 and then 1 out of 4. Oh, okay. I didn't even see any numbers on the thing. All right, we got to get a better strat. My strat wasn't working. Wasn't there more? Are you all somewhere? Oh, there's some sheep. I see some over there. Oh, I thought I killed you. Oh, no. Oh, frick. I didn't even know that lifted me up. You lift me up. Okay, the strat seems to be to go this way. I only got one? What? Oh, dang it. What? That didn't get both again? There we go.
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yet.
Alrighty now. Yeah, I did. Alright, so I think Hangman was saying that there's only 60 orbs, so we got one more orb challenge to do. I wanted to see what this was about. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see something up there. I didn't see that. Can we fly to that yet? Oh no, we get too low. Gotta figure out how to get over there. Is it related to this? No, that doesn't take me high enough. Maybe if I go up all the way up here. What? No! What the frick happened to my jump? Oh, man. Wait a minute. Why is it so low? Okay, well, clearly, that's not gonna get me there either. I thought that that got me higher than that yet. Alright, well, let's keep exploring a little bit. How we doing on enemies? We got 5 more enemies left, and we got a little bit less than 100 gems. Ow. There we go. Get out of here! I'm supposed to be using those to attack them, but for some reason my brain decided to not do that and do it the hard way, so yeah. What? Don't you look? I missed twice? How did I miss that thing twice? The frick was that? I see. Am I gonna have to manipulate those? Oh, this is how I was supposed to get up there. Something like that. Oh, oh, dang it. I did it. I did jump too early. There you go. Alright, okay, we got one of these. This is the last orb challenge, is probably going really fast through all this. That's that fast thing. So let's see what's going on over here. Is that the start? I think that's the start. Oh, I see more jams! Where does this take me? This takes me up here. Okay, cool. And, oh, we still got one enemy left. I skipped somebody. Where they at? Oh, I think it's up here. Ooh. Bro. Alright. Some bull dicks right there. Ooh. You can walk up here. Oh, nope. Invisible wall. Never mind. Never mind. You can walk up there? No. No. Alright, alright. Yeah. I got pretty good at the jumping in this game as well, I think. I would like to say. Now, what I need to figure out is how am I supposed to get over there? Is that part of like doing this challenge? It might be.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
All right. Oh, frick. I gotta keep, you know, actually charging. My bad. Oh, no. Okay. That was a great start. Off to a great start. Dang it. I knew I was going to time it wrong. Honestly, this is something that he could easily just do himself, I feel like. You'd probably have an easier time. Maybe not. Maybe you just suck. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. You just suck. Alright, well, since I know what that's gonna be like, I'm gonna do this because I'm probably gonna fall down anyway. Oops. Okay, well that answered that question. Now where did that bowl go? Where'd that bowl go? So I know like it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. I gotta figure out, especially since you can come up here like this. I gotta figure out where that thing went. Oh Lord, I missed these. What the frick? Let me start trolling. It's a little bit weird, but it ain't too bad. Apparently I missed those too. No, what the hell? Why'd you lose all your momentum, you ball, Sayed? Where did that thing go? It was near one of these... It was near one of these sets of trees, right? I forgot. It goes all the way back to... It slowly goes back to the beginning. So that means it has to be closer to this area here. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it over there. Okay. Let's see. Come back to that. Oh, I had another jump there. I couldn't see. I think that was the last jump too. I think it was, yep. Not too bad. Oh, really? Really? All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can cheat. Hold up. No. There might be a way to cheat this. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Bro. I thought I could do that. No. I could cheat that. Should I? No, but could I? I think I could. It would just be really, really, really hard to turn around. That's the problem. Yeah. I didn't know they were gonna make another jump be right at the end there. They got me there. There we go.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
Alright. Yeah, daddy. Alright, we got all the orbs. Alright, now let's head over here. Oh, I thought that was down here for some reason. Is it? Yeah, here it is. I mean, I feel like this is like one of the most random things in this game. Like, I don't know why it's a thing, but... Oh, Lord! I didn't mean to do all that. Was it behind this one? It was this one, right? No, I think it's this one over here. Yeah. That should be it? Yeah. Let's go! Alright, I think that's 100% all the normal levels right now. Cool. Now we gotta go to, what was that one? Metropolis or some bull dicks? Metrop my cock. Yeah, I remember that. A crop. Acropolis. 5,500. Ooh, that number's so good. All right, so I think it's right over here now. All right, for some reason I gotta talk to him every single time I get here. All right, there we go. Let's go. What's this level all about? 555 orbs would be amazing. You know what? I should just make a game. 5,000. Sorry, I can't count. I should just make a game that's the max amount of orbs you can get, or whatever you can collect. Like everything is just 555. Hey, it's a pig. What? What was that? So what I'm trying to figure out is, what is this level? If the max orbs is 60, right? What is this? What is this level?
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Is she like is this like a mini boss before the big boss? Oh my god, never mind, there's 4 orbs here? When Hangman be trolling.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
Aha! He whacked me, Daddy! Oh. That went well. That went amazingly well, honestly. Ah, I see how you function. Ah, my buttsack got ripped! Dang, dude. Yo, stop being bad. Stop. I'm assuming I can't touch that water, right? Sounds like electric. Yeah, sounds like electric water. Dang, I didn't even see that. What? Now y'all attack? Now the pigs attack. They weren't attacking the other hoes. Despicable. I thought the pigs were friends. Oh, where were you when I needed you? Oh. Well, this looks like an orb thing, so we're gonna come back to that yet. Ooh, what's that up there? This is the junior trooper? Trooper? Ooh. Can I get to that? I wonder. Alright, so now it's another elevator, so let's go back. Don't you remember that kid from Paper Mario? Maybe. No, frick. Dang it, I wasn't looking.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. We thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I advise using the bombs against it, and it'll probably take several bombs at that.
Let's give it a go. Dang it, I was gonna cheat. Oh Lord! Jesus, man, it's just so hard getting the angle right. God dang it. No! I literally got stuck. Oh my god, bro. Okay, okay. This time we got this. That was no way. Bro. It's so hard to turn around. That's the only reason why this is hard. Ah. You saw that? I got cucked right there. Suck it, dick.
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
Beautiful. Now is there a second level to it? No? Okay. Was wondering, because sometimes I do that. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to see... It looked like there was something... up here. Can I jump to it from here? No, there's no way. I have to maybe come from the top. I don't think that's the way to get that. There might be another way to get it. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Poor piglets! Really? That's it? Something tells me that can't be it, right? What? These like little areas make me think of Crash for some reason. Like I get Crash vibes up in here. Oh! Didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. Alright. 190. Oh, dang. Okay. We're nowhere near. Alright. Well. This looks like that area that you could see from the starting place. How many enemies you said? Okay, we're almost. Yeah. So we're almost in the whole area at least. We've almost explored the entire area. Man, this place is big. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Does the game want me to come this way?
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Living creatures.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
Okay. Hey! What the? Oh, I didn't even see that shot. I didn't even see it come out. Ooh. Bro! What?
Keep after those.
Remember your training. That was bull dicks, aight? Dude, how are you supposed to dodge it? I actually don't understand. What? Oh, I was about to say, no way in hell I can't break that itch. Whoa, whoa. Am I supposed to like do a little cutting them off type thing? I mean, why the hell not? I think you're supposed to use this to get them. I think this is the only way to get like a lot of this stuff. Oh no. How do I hurt you? I don't know how to hurt you when I'm like this. Bro, these invisible walls are killing my ball. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna get y'all later. Hold up, I know how to. I'll worry about y'all later. Whoa. Oh, I forgot that those are like really okay. Yeah. With this power up, they probably like blow up hella sensitive. Yeah, if I cut them off, if I cut off their patterns, we'll be aight. We'll get them. Apparently, I took one out and I didn't even realize it. So cool. Where you at? I don't even see you. Alright, let's cut you off. There we go, buddy. Alright, let's get a refill. Oh, frick, I could have got you there. I didn't see you. I heard you, but I didn't know where you was. Oh, first gotta go up. Hold up. Got a refill. Oh no, I could have gotten you. There we go.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. This orb device is proof of your skill.
Thank you! Thank you!
I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is
Oh my
incoming.
god, okay. Where's the last one? That was supposed to be harder? Where are you? There we go. Get out of here, dick.
Nice flying, airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
I own that, bro. Yeah, there's gems down there I still gotta get. I gotta do some more exploring. We got all the Orbos! Let me get some health, actually. I just realized I was doing that all on one hit. Yeah, the walls. This level is too thick, so they had to block you off somehow. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything over in this area. How are we doing? Okay. So that area that I found before that had like that I couldn't reach, I gotta figure out how to get the orbs there. I think those are the last orbs. I mean gems. Yeah, sorry. So what I'm trying to figure out is what? There we go. Yeah, baby! 5-heading it all over the world. All right. Oh, Lord. Oh, we can just leave. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, baby. Woo! Let's go! Okay. This game is so violent. This game is so freaking violent. Okay, you're gonna let it slide. That it's gonna go. It looks like they're gonna make the max be 6,000. We're gonna let that slide. It's okay. I'm not gonna rage quit. All right, so now we just fight the boss, I think, right? Fight that freaking boss.
All right, Spyro, you've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through.
Are you trolling me? This hoe trolling me? Is there a lot more than 6,000 gems? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, because there's a whole other area afterwards, so it's probably like a bunch of extra stuff. Like...
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty. Maybe I can help.
What?
Hey, shawty,
again?
it's your birthday.
Yep. If you want
We
to test
gon'
that power
party
crystal,
like
why don't you
it's
try
your
it on me?
birthday.
I'll stand still.
That's
I
all that
promise.
made me think of.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
What is he even supposed to be? I haven't been able to figure this out this whole time.
Spyro, we want to
Yo,
help you fight
appreciate you,
Ripto.
Stella.
Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Yo, thanks, Zoe. Thanks for the information I didn't need. I'm just kidding, actually. Ah, Lord have mercy, I'm dead. Yeah. About that. Ah, my butt sack! What is going on? Yeah, but am I not doing it? Oh, oh, dang it. Do I have to get all three? I have to get all three to get the full ability? Sorry, I forgot how to use my camera. I don't know what my problem is. Wait, why is the camera doing that? The camera's doing it to itself. Why is it doing that? No, it's so bad. Stop. Stop. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. I can't see though. Like physically, I can't see. I can, but it's like really, it's moving on its own. I missed every shot. I think I can, but like it's like weird. Oh Lord! What? Oh. That's what the ability was. Okay, I didn't understand. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, I was just bad. Okay, never mind. Hold on, we're fine. I think I got this. I think I got this. Where's one of the other gems? Here it is. No, it's so hard to aim. Oh. Oh, yours works different. When he gets it, it's way better. Ah, God, it's so hard to see. Give me sheep. Green is hella good. Hold up, hold up. Ah. Oh no, it's a red one. I want a green. I can't see. Oh, he did it 3 times. Are you serious? Oh, I can't see. Frick. Where's the green? Wait, he got it? What's happening? I just need the camera to not be so mean to me. That's what I need. No. No, 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 no. What is that gonna do? Oh, I see. He still has to get 3. Ah, dang it. crap! What the fuck? Oh no, 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 this is bad. Okay. Oh no, I didn't see it. Okay, what's this ability? Okay, it's that one again. We're fine. I can dodge that. No, what the frick? I ran right into that like a deuce. Okay. Are you serious? What's happening? Am I what? Why am I spinning in circles? No. Can't see. Where'd he go? Homie boy ran right into me. I won't even lie right there. He dead? Oh, that's kind of sad though. That's kind of sad. I won't lie. GG! Woo! That's so anticlimactic. I thought I was gonna get something different, and it's just like defeated. GG's, baby.
I don't think we can ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah,
His
I better.
face.
They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter?
Wow.
Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them? Let me just
I'm
type
rich
in
as
the new
hell!
coordinates and there! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores. Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay.
Why
Come
would
on,
I ever come
Sparks.
here?
We
I'm
got
just
a lot of
kidding.
vacation to catch up on.
I'm just kidding. Woo! Beat the game! And then we're gonna do the extra level after the credits. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. That was a good game. Still think I'm biased towards the first game though. First game better, but this game is still really good and it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. And I still 100% it. Well, I guess we gotta count the last area. I don't know what this is. Is this extra levels or it's just like one big level like in the first game where you get like a bunch of like money and stuff? Wait till you see the bonus. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's always happy to see you, Stella. Appreciate you supporting while I've been playing through this. If you want, I'm going to be continuing on to the third game. So if you're interested in that, you can stick around for those playthroughs. But yeah, it's been a good time. I've been having fun with this game. I think Spyro is like one of my favorite PlayStation series so far. In addition to Jack and what was it? Jack, Crash, and Ratchet and Clank, I would say are my favorites that I've played through. And Spyro is definitely like up there with like Jack. So really enjoying it. But I gotta say, I think this second game was better than like Jack's second game. If I'm being honest, like I enjoyed this one more than I enjoyed Jack 2. So this one might be the better trilogy if I'm being honest. Ratchet and Clank had a pretty good original trilogy though, so like when I think about the trilogies, Jack is not first. Jack 1 is my favorite game hands down. But like when it comes to original trilogies, I honestly, it's like, obviously I haven't played Spyro 3, but I heard it's really good. But like Ratchet and Clank, the original trilogy was really good. Crash, the original trilogy was really good. So like those are up there. Spyro, I think, might beat them. Yeah, those are completely different questions. When it comes to your favorite series, like games, like Jack 1 is like one of my favorite games of all time. So like Spyro 1 and like Ratchet and Clank, all those are all top series for me. But like when it comes to like if I were to rate the trilogies, Jack is definitely not top for me. So that's like a completely different question, all on its own. But yeah, I could ramble about that for like 5 years, so. Quality analyst, that's the job I'm trying to get. So hopefully I can say that I'm a quality analyst at some point. I only seem to get quality analyst interviews, so maybe that's my future. But yeah, I was thinking I might stream a little bit of the Modern Warfare 3 beta since it's since this game's gonna be a little bit short today. But I do got to do some chores afterwards, so I can't stream. I'm not gonna stream it a long time because I got ish I got to do, and then I might play later, and there's no point streaming just to play later. So I might stream a little bit of it and then get some stuff done, play a bit more later. Crash 4 actually became one of my favorite games. Yeah, honestly, we really did enjoy. I think we collectively enjoyed Crash. It was just a fun series. I was surprised. Crash surprised me because Crash, I didn't think I would like it that much. I thought that it would be like kind of like Sly, where it's like I can play through it, but I didn't enjoy it that much. But I actually ended up really enjoying. Like, I like Sly, but it's not like one of my favorites. Ooh, okay. Was this where I was supposed to originally go for my vacation? I think that's what the story was in the beginning.
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
A park? Like an amusement park?
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Yo? Sounds like an amusement park. Oh, frick. Do I get to open stuff depending on what I collected? Yo?
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
Sure.
Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim. Shoot at the target and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
You sure about that, buddy? That dude don't look too happy. Like, he's not really moving. He's kind of just like, he don't look happy at all. Is it one of those things where I gotta go a little bit above?
That was...
It's a superpower up that lasts all game and New Game Plus through the door you just opened. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute, so I can get 10 tokens by just doing this? Okay, well, let me look all around then, because I don't want to get all that from one.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
Yeah!
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Oh, that doesn't sound safe, bro. Oh.
Oh, that looked like...
Okay. This is a cool extra level area. I like this a lot. This is actually really cool. Do I have to jump for all these? No, okay, that's why. All right. Bro, how is this safe? How did this pass regulation?
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
3 tokens per game, except Tunnel of Love is 1.
All right, I'll flip this switch and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too.
Oh!
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
Okay, so I can do that ball thing 3 more times. Yeah, 2 more, yeah. I think I'm somewhat controlling it. What?
Ow, that looked... Watch
Well,
out.
yeah, I'm not touching anything, but I think you can do it just like the other one where you can turn left and right and stuff. Oh, frick, I had to jump for that. I couldn't tell if I had to jump for it. Alright, let's do this one again. Oops. Wait,
Ow, that looked...
I didn't get that one already? I couldn't turn that way? How about I? Hold left. I was holding left. The frick? Oh. Oops. I wasn't supposed to jump for that. I can't tell which ones I need to jump for and which ones I don't. I'm so bad. Okay, so for this thing laying in here, I gotta turn left and jump, I think. Right, no, I gotta turn right for this one. Yeah, that's what it is. I gotta turn right. Really? I thought I could turn right. Oh, frick. Okay, well, let me see if I can turn that one earlier than I realized. See, I can't tell which ones I need to jump versus not, and I get myself screwed. He moves, doesn't he? Can I turn that way? How do I go down there? Oops, I keep doing that. That's my bad. Then I don't know what I'm missing. I missed stuff over here because I was dumb, so my bad. I thought I was supposed to turn down there, so that's my bad. Let me just go this way for now. Hold. Okay, yeah. So I saw that. Okay. So I got everything this way. Yeah, it's so hard for me to tell. I don't know why. Oh, I see that now. There's a turn that way. Like really early on. So I do the jump, then turn. But I missed something over here because I keep jumping, so let me just chill. Oh, there is one too. Okay. So it's not that. I think I want to go this way. What? I was holding it. Come on. Ugh. Is it left? It's left, right? No, it's not this one. There we go, finally. And then I think this way there's... How do I go that way? Well, at least if I mess up this time, I kind of understand a little. Oh, I think I need to go that way and then turn right. I think that's how I do it. Okay, we gotta get through this one again. Dang it. It's annoying because I have to go through the whole cycle just to figure out that I messed up. I can go this way. This way is new. Oh, never mind. I could do it that way.
Hey, not
Whatever.
bad. Here's another token. There's one more run.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. How do I shoot? Oh, so it doesn't matter if I get everything else. I just have to shoot. Wait, no. What? How do I shoot it?
Ow, that's...
Did I hit it? How do I aim? I mean, is it a timing thing? Not understanding that. I need to figure out how to hit those. Can I aim it? Oh, shoot's the same as last time, plus shooting, which is timing. So it's a timing thing. Alright, well, I guess I just gotta keep trying until I figure it out. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. No!
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Care for another?
Yeah, I got the balloon, but that can't be the right timing, because then I can't jump for the enemy. Ah, right. Okay. Dang it, bro. Oh, if I take a side path. There we go. Let me try to jump into that. Yeah. Dang. That was scary. I gotta figure out what path that was that I was taking. It wasn't this one, right? It was the next one. No, I had to jump for that. Break. There you go. Now, how do I get that freaking green one? I don't understand how I get that one. I'm on the wrong side. Oh, never mind.
Wow, you're a natural.
Easy as
Conquered the
hell.
coaster.
Overcomplicating it. Okay, so we got all those. Cool. Save the game before the game eats my eye. That was the hardest token? Oh, okay, cool. So we did the hardest one first. I'll take it.
This is pretty.
It reset the enemy, it looked like.
Wow, you really.
Alright.
Hey there, young fella. I'd sure like to let you into the Dragon Shores Theater, but you just haven't won enough tokens. Try visiting the other attractions first.
Oh, you're the theater, my bad.
Hiya, Spyro.
Oh, yeah, shooting
Okay,
gallery.
I'll set the timer for you.
My bad, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, it's inverted. What is that, cheat?
Nice shooting. Here's. Ready for the next round?
Hell yeah, let's go!
Nice
Woo!
shooting. Here's a.
Let's go, bro!
Ready for the next.
Sorry, I'm like skipping all the chat. Or text.
Right. Here is my last token.
Woo!
Free, free, free. You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you one token. One is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
Alright.
Hop aboard, my friend.
Who do I go on with? Who's my love? Aw. Oh.
And promise to give you one token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
That was awesome. We got the best bay. Oh, my bad.
Well,
I didn't
Spyro,
talk. I
it's
already
your
talked to you.
lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
Woo! Oh, wait. I have to actually walk in. My bad. I put the controller down and everything. Wait, what? There was nothing there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are just all the cutscenes from the game. That's all I got? Oh, I thought it was something else. Okay, fair enough. I thought we were gonna watch like a movie, like a spoiler for like something.
I don't think we can
Like, or
overthink
like
you
hints
enough,
about the
Spyro.
next game or something like that.
I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
The better rewards are looking in the guidebook. Okay, hold on, let me look. All right, let's look in the guidebook. Wait, what? Oh, okay. What are skill points? Just like... How do you have... What are skill points? I don't know what that is. What? I'm so lost. I don't know what that means. I'm missing something? What? You don't have enough skill points open. How did I miss skill points? I did everything in the game. I do want to see what this is. Oh, okay, so you have it forever.
Good shot, but I'm clean out of token.
Oh, I
Wanna
wonder if
ride
I
the
can just
coast-
go up there anyway. The ones you have are extra things you did in the levels. Hero says all windmills, for example, so you destroyed all the windmills. Oh, what the hell? I didn't know that there was anything extra.
Wanna ride the coaster?
No! Oh, well, what would it... Oh, okay. What would it have done? Like, what would it have given me? Dang, that sucks. How many are there? Ah, okay, well, I'm probably not gonna go back for that. So, what is the epilogue? Is it like, is that where they give you the trailer for, I'm surprised I didn't do all of them. I'm surprised I only did 2. Oh, frick. It's unfortunate. Oh, because I didn't do them super fast. That's why. Yeah. Okay, now I'm curious. I want to look up the. Is it just like is it just like something you read? Cause I can just play the video. Oh, okay. All right. Sounds chill. I'm gonna put that up real quick. Oops, wrong thing. Dang it. What? Hitting the wrong shortcut. My bad. All right. I copied a video of it and now I'm gonna pull it up. Hopefully that's not too loud for y'all. Oh. Well. Wow. No! I don't even feel bad for you, bro. Aw. Yeah. What? Wow. Aw. Okay, so it's just like little funny stuff, nothing too serious. Like you said, alright. That's cute though. No, okay? No. No ad. No ad. Bad. Bad. Alrighty. But yeah, that was pretty chill. Alright. So I guess we could do... I would say I really enjoyed that game. I loved it. I'm excited for Spyro 3. So I guess I'll be starting Spyro 3 next Sunday or whenever I'm available. But yeah, I hope to